Good evening, Nubians. I'm Taharka X. If you're new, welcome to my channel. This is primarily a hands-free gig, so no need to watch the screen. I don't produce a lot of visual content, so go ahead and wash your dishes, cook your dinner, or just kick back and please enjoy the audio. Nubians, please stop this goals foolishness. Every time I turn around, it's goals, goals this, and goals that. Will and Jada Smith are couple goals. The Kardashians and guys like Derek Jackson are body goals. But how can you aspire to be like these people when you don't know anything about them? You think you do because you've been fooled by the system. You've made the biggest mistake anyone can make these days, which is you've forgotten that you're looking at a screen. You're watching somebody's carefully choreographed video or a scripted television show. You've fallen for the illusion of intimacy. You see these folks screaming, crying, kissing, and behaving in ways that most of us used to associate with privacy, things we don't do in public. And so you think you've got a window seat into this person's real life, and you want a piece of it. You don't know a thing about these people or what they really think or believe. And what you do know, the facts about these people, should make them your never goals. Look at the deranged things these people do. Jada Smith discussing her own mother's sexual fantasies online. Filthy ass Lizzo coming to a public place, a sports arena, where people are eating and where they bring their children, with her stomach churning naked ass out, sick women sacrificing chickens and digging up dead cats, people fighting their own relatives and laying naked in a bathtub while white men pour fake blood on them. And it just goes on and on. These folks can't go 1 week without the devil coming out of them. If what they do isn't enough, look at what happens to them after a few years of being in the business. Look like the walking dead, all hollow-eyed and ashy. And how many have we buried in the last 12 months alone? And this is who you want to be like. Even worse, you actually get emotional and defend these celebrities. You form little gangs on social media. How many times do we hear that this person is team so-and-so? Why would you waste your energy defending any of these celebrities? Do they look like they need your help? They have tens of millions of dollars. Some of them have hundreds of millions. And a whole fleet of publicists and attorneys. Don't you have some business of your own to attend to? And did I forget to mention, these celebrities don't give one damn about you. You need to stop it. Black people fall down these rabbit holes partially as a result of having no accessible role models in our communities. If there were more married couples with happy, successful relationships around us, or more black people around us that were committed to a healthy, active lifestyle, we wouldn't run to the internet looking for couples or bodies to imitate. But the other reason we find ourselves in this position is that we have a warped definition of what somebody means. A black man driving a regular car and dressed modestly can't tell you anything, even though he's educated, married, and taking good care of his children. But a black man in some $400 Nikes with $200 jeans and a big diamond earring, you'll listen to that clown all day long, even though he lives with his mama and has so many damn warrants he'll never be able to put his name on anything. You won't listen to that black woman with a master's degree that understands the ins and outs of the workplace, but you'll listen to a black woman, and I use that term as loosely as the law allows, talking about how wet her festering, bacteria-ridden genitalia is on TV. You've got the wrong heroes, black people. All this time you waste on their social media pages, what have you gained from any of it? Black folks, The most highly prized and oft rewarded slave on the plantation was the most docile, the one that would literally let massa kick him in the behind and laugh about it, the one that happily surrendered his or her dignity. These were the ones that dressed the best because they were given white folks hand-me-downs instead of the shirts made of cheap material that the others wore. They got a few more scraps to eat than the others, and they were held up to all the other slaves as goals. And from that, many of our people learned that if they wanted to be somebody, they better grin and scrape too. And this maintained the institution of slavery for hundreds of years. Think about that when you're on your favorite celebrity's page, oohing and eyeing over their cars and houses. I'm Taharka X. Good night.